we?
Yep.
Hi,
You're all live.
everyone. So we're doing Snapchat. We're talking about Snapchat. So everyone has Snapchat, right? Okay. Okay. Well, a good example is someone just sent me a snap. So your screen is like this. So on the one, this side is your personal. So these are all your personal messages and your private. So they're like your private messages, DMs. This is.
I didn't answer that part.
Oh, okay. So. Alright, so down here, so that's your personal there, and then that's where you, yep. So this is where you do your recording, and then the purple button down here, that goes where all your friends are. So you can see where your friends are. Well, yours is not purple, so it's the 3 circles.
Oh, okay.
So if you go down, there we go, you got 2 friends. Okay.
I think I have
Juanita needs more friends. Okay, let's sort that out. At the top, see the little ghost at the top? If you tap that, that's your QR code. So if you took a photo of my QR code with your phone, you could then add me as a friend. So it's a really good way to do it really fast.
Oh, okay.
So can I use your phone to can we be friends just quickly? You can unfollow me later. So take a photo. So no, how come you can't do that? So you go add friends. Alright. So first you've got to do is take a photo. It's interesting when you go on other people's phones and you see how. So you take a photo like this.
Of this?
Yep, just take a photo of that. Yep. Yeah. So go into your Snapchat. Right. So if you go to the top here and go add friends, and then you go add by snap code, it will take you to your camera roll, and we'll do it quickly just so that. And see, I'm just there, and if you click it, then it starts scanning it, and then goes add friend. So it's really easy and really good, fast to sort of add new people onto your page. And then you get a notification that people have added you, and then you can add them. Alright? So if you don't add, I've had quite a few people add me lately, and I haven't added them all, so if you don't add them, then they can't send you private messages, so that you can, you only can send private messages if both of you are connected. So, do you have any questions so far? Any questions at all? What? No?
I'll try.
I want to know how to use this for business. I don't really understand how.
So the way the platform works is it's all 10-second slots. So when you're doing a video, you've only got 10 seconds to tell your message. At the end of the day, what happens is those 10-second slots add up a story. So when people are talking about stories, they're talking about the stuff that you have collected through the day. So it could be videos or photos. So you can tell a story like that.
So post that straight away though, like
You can
until the end. At the end of the day, it just
post-
correlates.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you have a collection of photos. I'll give you an example. I'll show you Chocolate Johnny's, since you guys have learnt a little bit about him recently.
Do they stitch it together? Does Snapchat stitch it together?
Yeah.
Is there a specific time that they do that?
And every 10 seconds you put up goes up straight away.
Oh, and it just adds to that.
Yeah, it just adds to it.
Oh, cool.
So you can't edit it at the end.
Product placement.
Personal endorsement.
And you can still. Is it still only once or twice to watch it? Before.
No, you can watch the stories over and over again.
Oh,
It's when people send you private messages, you only get sort of one time to see it. Alright, so Chocolate Johnny does his own little thing. So that's kind of he's got his own persona going on, you know, so he has Oompa Loompas, you know, it's a chocolate store, so he has Oompa Loompas, and they run around and do all these crazy things, and that's why he's been able to catch a really good audience. And then some days he's making chocolate, so he goes through the process of that. So you get photos, you get a bit of a journey. So you've just got to decide whether you, what you want to do on Snapchat, what sort of stories you're going to tell your audience, and then start building that audience as well. So private messages are really good. So I'm going to open Jamie's. Let's hope it's nice. So Jamie is talking about the fact that he's not at my table. So, you know, this is what I love about Snapchat is I can talk to my clients and people of influence, and, you know, you get right into their phones and you can have conversations with them. So like yesterday when, you know, Vincino was talking about Chocolate Johnny as well, I was thinking, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be awesome if I could get Chocolate Johnny to stream in? So I called him on Snapchat and said, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm making chocolate. You know, I was like, do you have an hour to come in, you know, talk to everyone? He was like, absolutely, I will. So, you know, if I hadn't had Snapchat and hadn't built a relationship with Chocolate Johnny, who I've never met in real life, we have this really good friendship from us snapping and him knowing about my life and I know about his life. You know, and so we've formed a really good relationship together. And that's why I love the power of Snapchat.
So is it just the 10-second videos? There's no other text or
Yeah, you can
or
take
formats
photos.
or-
Have you not used it before?
I've just downloaded it.
Oh, okay.
Quickly, can I borrow your camera to shoot some more shots? Because mine's gone flat. I've used all my batteries.
Yeah. It's my life.
I love cameras, I'll take
How do you do the funny faces?
Oh, okay.
What's the point?
So, just to answer her question.
Sorry.
So, I'll just take a photo. Oh, hang on. Let's take a photo. Alright, so you can draw. And then at the top you've got text, so you can write something. Dude. Oh my god, my language is so good, dude. You know, there we go. And then I can send that straight to him. So, yeah, so he's come up as one of my recents. This is not a good look, so. And then I send it to him, so he can see. So that's how you can do the private message, and you can draw and text. With the funny faces and stuff, so what you do, hang on, let me just get myself sorted. So you press on the button just above, and then you can...
Yeah, how did you get this?
Okay, so you've got to turn your camera around looking at you. There's a whole lot there, so you can turn it around. So to turn your camera around, it's up here.
You got it right.
Yeah, and then you press that. Alright, and then...
Funny, I've tried it before.
Open your mouth.
It's like everyone looks good on that. What is it like? That Roman.
I know. There's one that's really good and makes you look so good. Hang on, let's have a look.
This one,
They screenshot
this one
it.
gives me great
Yeah.
flavor.
Oh my god, it's scary.
And they screenshot it and it becomes their Facebook profile. You're like, oh.
How do you actually take the photo?
Oh my god.
So I like this one. So, you know, you do all these crazy ones. I mean, I certainly don't send those ones to my clients. I sort of send those to my personal friends, you know, doing funny things. But that just makes the app a little bit more creative.
What do you find is the age group on average?
Well, you know, Snapchat used to be really for the younger audience, but a lot of entrepreneurs and business people are on it, using it now, so they can talk to the audience. It's a massive influx. So when I was at Social Media Marketing World, pretty much everyone there was using Snapchat, and so
Are they using it to get to the younger audience, or just using it?
No, using it to engage with the people that they're, you know, in business with or chatting to. I'm not sure, you know, the younger people are still using it, but I think there's two, you know,
A big riot, not a riot, but a big thing uplifting, I guess, of the kids that
Going,
went
yeah,
into
that's our channel, stay off it.
So, and then they sort of all boycotted it for a bit or something because
Yeah.
mum and dad were on it. I saw the big
Yeah.
article.
So I definitely think, I mean, I've seen people from, you know, the ages of, you know, 25 right up to over 50, you know, using it well. Especially people who are in coaching and leadership roles and business owners have been using it to engage with their audience. So it just really depends on what audience you're sort of trying to talk to. Yes.
Can you please show me why I can't get the the presets on it?
What presets?
Like the faces.
Oh, okay. So you've got to just press a little bit up.
Just show us as well on the shelf.
Oh yeah. So you just have to press higher up.
Higher up.
Yeah, don't press the button at the bottom, but press higher up.
Okay.
So I'll turn it off. So you put your face there, and then press about. So put your face there, turn it around, and just press about here.
Okay.
And then you should be able to do it. So maybe you could film her.
It's now lost me.
Try it. Yeah. So you got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Pauline, where do the stories get saved? Because I added something to my
Try it with a friend.
So your stories are up here, so you can just look through them there.
Is it supposed to be me sad?
Yeah. So you press. Yeah. So you just press.
Do they stay on there?
Okay, no, only for 24 hours. They have about 12 to 24 hours they turn off and they disappear. So you've always got to keep loading stuff. That's the difficulty with Snapchat because you've always got to think of content. You know, for me, lately, my content is like, hi guys, oh my gosh, I'm so busy. And I've been saying that so long. You know, that's why I've stopped Snapchatting because I just don't have any new content right now and I'm sick of saying the same thing.
Well, that's the problem that I have. I want to use it, but I have nothing to talk about. It's like,
So yeah, so
same
you've got
thing,
to
computer.
Yeah, so it's the same sort of thing with any content. You've really got to think of the plan of what you're trying to achieve and work it out. So, you know, different days. So, you know, it's good when you're going to events, you can snap about the events that you're there, you can interview people. You've really got to work out what your audience is and what they want to hear from you. So,
I need to make my life more exciting, I think.
So it's got a 24-hour lifespan on it.
yeah. And what's great about it is you can see who's consumed your snaps as well. Oh look, so we've got a snap back from Jamie. So this is good. I didn't even pay him to do this. So it's awesome. We'll send that to Jamie. Let's see what he said. Okay. Oh, sucker. Oh, keep that. I did not look goddess like that. So. Okay. So if you go to your story, it'll tell you how many people who have consumed. So 10, 10, 10, 37. So you can see how many people. So you just have to.
You can't see who?
Yes, you can. If you press the I,
Yeah.
they'll load up. So you can see.
Last time I was like, who the hell is Daniel?
No, you snap him and ask him. So that's a good way. So you can keep track of who's following your.
Show me how to get to
No, you're over here. So no one's consumed your Snapchat. You need more friends. But yeah, so you can see. So I can see. Adam, he always consumes my content. Peter Freeman, he's a friend, and so I can see and recognise who these people are because I've been talking to them. So it's really good.
So consumed being viewed.
Yeah, viewed. Yeah. So what's really good is they can. So let me see if I can find someone. Or we'll go Chocolate Johnny. So Chocolate Johnny has just done this 2 hours ago. So I want to chat with him. So if I press the button just down the bottom, I can just say, yo, send. So that will send him a private message to say that he can, I consumed a little bit of his content, and I'm replying to him, so he can see what I was talking about. So that's really cool. So you've got a little snapshot
And what about monetization?
Monetization?
Yeah, can you put links in, or say you want to sell this?
No, you can't. So what people are doing are driving people to their websites and doing the monetization over there. So,
Okay, so what, by placing a web link? Or?
well, yeah, you can write it onto the Snap and then reference it, but they've got to go. There's no hyperlink, so they've got to do it outside of Snapchat. That's the only thing.
I don't know how to get out. How do you get out of stuff? Oh, what did you just do there?
The navigation's tricky for me.
It must be different on different phones.
Oh, you're just gonna drag it, pull it
Yeah,
down.
so you gotta pull it down.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So you just gotta pull it
I'm
down.
sorry. How do you actually create a video?
Oh, okay. So to create a video, so you hold the button down.
Yeah. And now you're actually creating a video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is my first snap that I'm creating first video. Yay!
All right. So you hold the button down the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, and then if you want it to go to your story, you can.
Oh, cool.
So I deleted it.
yeah.
But so you can like just quick do a. Now you've done a photo,
oh, okay.
and then hold down when you want to do a video.
Okay, cool.
So then the button starts, and you're like, "Rah!" Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. And then you go to my story, and then you add it to my story. And
Yes, then you take it to your story. So you can do little videos and send them to people, and they will send it to their DMs. So I do that a lot. One of the tools that I use all the time is, and I'll show you a video that Gary V and I did for Chocolate Johnny. So Chocolate Johnny and I talk all the time, see, and we use audio, so we talk in audio, so I can show you that. But here's a video that Gary V and I did because Chocolate Johnny didn't come to Social Media Marketing World, so we did this. Yeah, so did you see that?
No,
You didn't see it?
quite.
No. So, and then the audio is really cool as well. So by pressing down on the phone button, you can do an audio. So I did one here. Oh, I'll do another one. Hi Chocolate Johnny, it's Pauline again. I'm just talking to a bunch of people at Social Media Conference New Zealand, and I'm showing them how to use Snapchat. Alright, so that will tell him there. But then if you press the phone button really quick, you can call the person. So that's really cool. So you can, it's like Skype. You can just call them directly. And you can do videos and put photos and stuff as well. So
And there's no limit on the time for those.
no. So, well, I don't think so. We've talked for quite a while. So, yeah, and then, so then you can do little videos and stuff.
Okay, you're going to head of me. Where's that?
Oh, so when you're at this page, it's this button here, and that goes to your private messages.
Yep.
So you've got to pick someone to talk to first.
Let's go right back. Do I only have 2 friends? Is that what that's saying, or is it just one chat, right?
Well, they're the only ones you've talked to so far. If you swiped on, what you do is you swipe on them. So
Oh, yeah, so there's that right there. Is that
yeah,
what
yeah.
And then,
Oh, and then you want to leave a message. You hold it down.
or if
Audio?
I want to send a
If you want to
Yelp
send
video.
an audio, you hold it down. No,
Oh.
the phone.
Oh, right.
You send a photo. Yeah, so the phone, hold it down.
Is that an offset device?
Yo, what's up, chick? I'm in a social media conference, just learning how to use Snapchat.
There you go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, a lot of people in Facebook Message, you will find that we do a lot of audio in Facebook Message, but you can do it in Snapchat as well, so it's quite good. Any other questions?
How can you drive traffic from Snapchat to say your website?
Yeah, I mean, telling stories is a good way to drive traffic to your website and talk about things that are on your website that they can go check out, and then always referencing your website name when you're doing stuff. That's the only way you can really drive traffic.
Can you ever put text in there? Or does
You
that look
can
cheesy
no,
and
you
like
can
salesy?
put text, but I always find if you've built up a rapport with the people on your Snapchat, they will come find you, and they do, or they'll ask you directly. So I've had people buy my coaching straight from Snapchat, so they've seen my snaps, private message me, ask some questions about it, and then now they've become clients. So there's that sort of thing that you can do as well. So it's coming up with genius ways that you can talk about your life and show people the person that you are, and people are naturally attracted to you for that. So they'd like to work with people who they already feel like they know. So it's a lot easier to get them across the line. All right. Any other questions? Okay. Let's go.